Hello and welcome to the store. How can I help you today?
Well, I'm planning to redesign my room. I'm not sure how big I want it to be, but my designer told me the minimum area of my room has to be 2 times what I originally had squared. Mine is 44 times my original room size, plus a additional 242 meters squared.
Wait, what the hell?
Hey Michael, did you do your polynumerals homework this week?
Oh no, Mr. L. I did not understand a single goddamn thing you said.
Well, that's your problem. You will regret it one day.
Hey, I kinda need help learning polynomials once again. I think I kinda forgot how to do it.
Sure thing. Where do you want to get started?
Well, I remember that there were 3 ways of finding polynomials and trinomials, but I only remember one, which is inspection. The other 2 are differences of squares and decomposition, so I think I'll need help with those. So, if you have 3 terms, you have to start by checking whether or not there's a coefficient in front of the unknown term. If there was a coefficient more than 1, we'd need to use decomposition, which I don't know. Let's start off by looking at x squared plus 12x plus 27. Firstly, we need to check if there's any way to simplify this equation. Since there is no way to simplify this, we can move on to the next step. You'll need to use a graph with a bar for the sum and the product. Put the last number of this equation into the product bar and the middle number of the equation into the sum bar. Next, you will need to find 2 numbers which can be divisible by 27 but still be added together to reach the sum. The easiest way to find this is through trial and error in division. In this case, if you divide 27 by 9, you will get 3, and by adding 9 and 3, we can see that these numbers add up to 11, which is exactly what we need. With this information, we can go back to our current equation, take the unknown value and place it in 2 different brackets, and simply put in the 2 numbers you got from the graph. Okay, now to check this question, you just need to factor the 2 brackets together so that it equals to this. If it doesn't equal to that, then it's incorrect. Let's just do that real quick. As you can see here, we now have this final equation. Now we just need to add these together, and as you can see, this is the exact same as this question, so we know that it is correct.
Alright, good job. You pretty much explained everything about inspection. Now, I'll teach you the next way to factor. Let's go with an example, x squared minus 36. First of all, let's see if they have any GCF, which they have none. There is no GCF in this. So now you have to find out if both of them are squared, which them both are. This will be x and x, and this turns to 6 and 6. Now, since it's minus, it's going to be x minus 6 times x plus 6. You put it in that order, and what we find? The competition is used when a number cannot be factored using differences of squares and exception. Let's start this off with an example. First of all, we need to find out the sum of the first number and the last number, which is 9 and negative 8, which equals to 72, negative 72. Now we're gonna try and find what number when multiplied together, and when they add it into each other, equals positive 21. In this case, it is 24 and 3. So now we have to divide it up. So now let's find it. Let's see if they have a GCF. In case they do, 3x bracket x minus 1. Do they have a GCF? They do. Positive 8. 3x 8 equals 1. So now, as you can see, they have a GCF. They are the same. So now we're going to add them together.